Okay then everybody, so, yeah, it's been a day. So, as everybody knows on this channel, about a month ago to today actually, my dad sadly died. His funeral was today. That's me old gaffer. Not the best picture of him, but that's me old gaffer. And, be a pretty kind of shit day, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really know why I'm doing this video in any way, shape or form, but I'm doing it for some sort of reason. I just haven't quite figured it out yet. I had to write, in the funeral today, I had to do a speech honouring my old man, and apparently it made everybody in the funeral cry. And I thought that maybe reading it on a video and posting it up here might finally kind of get this out of my system to a degree. And I just kind of wanted to share it with you guys because some of you I've known for quite a while, a long time. Some of you couldn't be at the funeral today, which is completely understandable, and some of you I've never even met, but we have shared the same interest of paranormal and ghost hunting, and I just wanted to share with you guys the words that come from my heart. So here goes. So this is what I read today. First of all, we'd like to thank you all coming on this sad day. I have lots of memories of my old man. He was a kind, caring, loving, hard-working man. He used to get up at stupid o'clock in the morning. When I say stupid o'clock in the morning, I mean like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and he didn't have to go to work till like 6, so that makes it all good. For as long as I can remember, to do a hard day's work at Small Bones, which is a kitchen making place in this country, and his other jobs, and his last job before he died was a paperman. He would come home, have dinner, fall asleep in his chair, put teletext on the TV and find out stuff about Swindon Town. And for anybody that is watching in America, that's the football team over here. It's a local football team, and he was a devoted fan of Swindon Town. This continued to the end, to the last day. My fondest memory is when I was little, I used to sit down and watch war and western movies a couple of nights a week, which is where my love of movies come from. I remember Dad cutting grass, and eventually he letting me have a go at cutting the grass, which then has actually now turned into my career. This is what I do for a living. I work for a grounds maintenance company. It's my career, and I recently got promoted. He liked the countryside with regular walks during the summer, and he would take me and Emma, my sister, if she was at home, to watch the harvesting, and I still do that to this day. Every year, without fail, I have to go and watch the harvest. I have to watch the combines. Another memory is sitting in the car at the top of Sturt Hill looking over the valley until it was time to pick my mum up and get fish and chips on the way home from work, which is where I filmed a video a couple of weeks ago with Richard to do with a new channel, but it was something that we always used to do on a Friday. As I got older, it became Dad's taxi when I found the pub, and that still lasted until the Saturday night before everything happened. The next few years were a bit rocky, and we rarely saw eye to eye, and eventually he showed up. Eventually he showed me who was boss. and that wasn't me. Okay, so there was a couple of occasions where he had to go, like, I'm your old man, don't fuck with me. And yeah, he was the boss. But he still helped as much as possible. He used to lecture me on his drinking, but forgot about how silly and some of the stupid antics he used to get up to when he had a drink too. And the story that went with this earlier on today, which my mum told me I wasn't allowed to put in, but I did, is that there was one time in the village, there was a village do in Wilsford, where I live, in the village I live, and he got a little bit tiddly and then dropped his trousers in the village. Yeah, right by the church. It's so good fun. Throughout all this, we had respect for each other, to the point where I had to grow up and try and make him proud of me. And I tried to do that in the last 10 to 15 years. Last year I went to America for the first time on an aeroplane to anywhere, on my own. And I did this completely on my own. I only found out, sadly, after he'd passed away from my mum, that he was proud of how proud he was of me that I had done this. A funny little thing was, at Christmas, if you touched the Cheez-Its, Pringles, plain crisps, salted crisps, whichever, mini cheddars over here, you would get the look. And that look is do not touch, which is true. And I still tested that right up until the end. However tough my last memory is of my dad, I saw him fighting to the end. I saw him fighting. That was a fucking hard day. So everything I have done in my life has been inspired by him. And I can't thank him enough. The last few weeks have been tough, and the one thing I know is that I love my dad very much, as did my mum and my sister Emma, and we all share great memories, and we will never ever forget him. At this point, this will be my last goodbye to my old man. I love him very much, and we will meet again. Maybe I shouldn't have done it, but I need to get it, and just needed to get it out of my system for a little bit. I think, in summary, the point of this video is that if there's one thing I've learned in the last 4 weeks, is that every life, and especially every life or every person which is special in your life, is you need to cherish it. Because 4 weeks ago, if you thought I was going to lose my old man, no. There was no warning. There was no preparation. It was all of a sudden. And I think just everybody just needs to just appreciate what everybody has. Because we're here 1 minute and gone the next. And however much that is a harsh thing for me to think about, and however much I don't want to think about it, it's a harsh reality which at some point in the next few weeks I'm actually going to have to accept. It was a tough day. It was a hard day. It's a day that I don't want to do again, but I know I have to do again at some point. I just wanted to share that with you. I just cherish everything and everybody that's close to you, because you don't know what's going to happen the next day. And I've learned that in a way which I don't want to learn ever again. I think you get what I'm trying to say. I'm just struggling with it. So on that note, I'm going to go. See you later, all. Bye-bye.